Hollywood, a world of dazzling lights, fame, and thrilling stories. Yet beneath its glamorous exterior, dark mysteries often lurk, shocking the world. Today, we uncover a case that sent tremors through Hollywood: the mysterious deaths of legendary actor Gene Hackman and his wife. A secret tunnel, a raid, and a web of unsolved mysteries. Was this merely a tragic event, or is there a hidden conspiracy waiting to be unraveled? On the morning of February 26, 2025, at precisely 11:00 a.m., the world was left in disbelief as news broke of Hackman's sudden and suspicious death. But as eerie clues surfaced, it became evident that this was more than just an unexpected passing. It was the start of a chilling mystery that would shake the very foundations of Hollywood. The FBI, armed with a search warrant, arrived at Hackman's secluded $4 million estate in Santa Fe, New Mexico. The moment investigators stepped inside, an unsettling feeling gripped them. There were no clear signs of natural death, nor any evidence of an accident. Instead, they discovered inexplicable scratches on the floor, furniture that had been mysteriously moved, and strange inconsistencies in Hackman's personal belongings. But all of this paled in comparison to the most disturbing find: the hidden passageway concealed behind the library wall. This tunnel, absent from the official blueprints of the mansion, spiraled downward into darkness, leading to a secret chamber no one had ever seen before. Beneath the luxurious home of one of Hollywood's most iconic figures lay a hidden room filled with shocking secrets. Dust-covered wooden crates, ancient-looking artifacts, rusted metal objects, and stacks of old, yellowed documents were scattered around. But the most unnerving discovery: faded photographs of unfamiliar faces, some dressed in clothing from decades past, others appearing in secretive meetings at unidentified locations. Among them were figures once famous but seemingly erased from history. As agents sifted through the cracked leather-bound files, they held their breath. Though many words had faded over time, what remained suggested a tale of deep intrigue, hidden truths, and potentially sinister cover-ups. Then, in the dim beam of a flashlight, another shocking sight emerged: a massive iron door, rusted and covered in grime, with no handle and a corroded lock. No one knew what lay beyond, but one thing was certain: whatever was behind that door, the government was determined to keep it a secret. The FBI refused to comment on their discovery, but speculation ran wild. Some believed the tunnels were part of an underground network, hidden for decades. Others suspected they contained evidence of a conspiracy so shocking it could shake Hollywood and perhaps the world itself. Would the truth remain buried forever, or was this just the tip of an iceberg of mysteries waiting to be uncovered? Deeper within the underground chamber, reality became more terrifying than fiction. The air was thick with dust and the musty scent of time long forgotten. The only sound was the heavy breathing of the agents as they examined an old wooden crate in the room's center. Its surface, aged and partially rotted, still held secrets waiting to be revealed. As an agent cautiously pushed the lid open, a loud creak echoed through the chamber. The thin cloud of dust rose into the air as they peered inside. Scattered within the crate were strange tools: sharp, well-crafted blades with worn wooden handles, yet gleaming metal edges. Some instruments appeared to be medical devices, while others had bizarre, unidentifiable shapes. Beside the tools lay old blueprints, their paper brittle with age, featuring intricate mechanical diagrams and cryptic symbols never seen in any known scientific texts. One agent turned a blueprint over, his eyes locking onto a strange marking in the corner, an imprint that eerily resembled Gene Hackman's personal signature, but altered into an unrecognizable form. Another agent examined one of the peculiar tools, noticing its handle was engraved with what looked like an ancient code or language. As they delved deeper, the unease in the room grew. The artifacts ranged from objects reminiscent of the Renaissance to pieces so advanced they seemed to belong to another era or even another civilization. Suddenly, a cold gust of air sent the candlelight flickering. The agents turned toward the far end of the room, their flashlights illuminating a massive stone wall covered in strange, overlapping symbols. Some resembled alchemical signs, others mirrored ancient star charts. But what truly chilled them was the centerpiece of the wall, a carved diagram of a machine, one unlike anything ever recorded in history. "What are we looking at?" one agent whispered, his voice filled with disbelief. No one had an answer. Their flashlights swept the vault, revealing even more bizarre markings. On the floor, they discovered a precisely interwoven circular pattern, an astronomical map. Yet, upon cross-referencing with modern data, they found an anomaly. Some constellations did not match any known star maps. What was this map pointing to? An undiscovered planet, a forgotten moment in history. The tension reached its peak when, in the farthest corner of the bunker, they stumbled upon an ominous black stone door. It was entirely devoid of handles or hinges, its smooth surface covered in the same cryptic symbols found on the tools and blueprints. One agent reached out, brushing his hand against the stone. The moment he did, an icy draft seeped through the cracks. "Should we open it?" a hesitant voice asked. Silence followed. They all knew that whatever lay beyond this door might hold the key to Hackman's mystery, or something far more terrifying, something never meant to be uncovered. Beyond the estate's extravagant gates, the world remained oblivious to the chilling discoveries unfolding beneath the mansion. From the outside, the estate appeared as nothing more than a surreal display of wealth, adorned with rare flora, centuries-old bonsai trees, and multi-million-dollar art pieces. Hackman had spared no expense in making it a sanctuary of luxury, seemingly isolated from the rest of the world. Yet hidden beneath the beauty was something sinister. The tunnel, revealed by accident during a renovation, was unlike anything expected. Built with an unusually resilient material, it seemed designed not just to last but to conceal. Some experts speculated that it was part of a vast underground network, possibly leading to other secret locations or even an undiscovered military base. As the FBI's investigation intensified, shocking possibilities emerged. Could this tunnel have housed priceless artifacts, classified documents, or evidence of espionage? Some theories even suggested it played a role in an illicit smuggling operation during Prohibition. As agents ventured deeper, the tunnel's oppressive atmosphere thickened. Strange symbols etched into the stone walls hinted at knowledge lost to time. Codebreakers were brought in, yet even they struggled to decipher the cryptic markings. Was Hackman involved in something far greater than Hollywood's glitz and glamour? Or had he stumbled upon secrets never meant to be known? As the search continued, one chilling truth became evident. This was not just a simple hidden passage. The further they went, the more they realized the secrets buried here might be beyond human imagination. And if the world ever learned what truly lay beneath Gene Hackman's estate, Hollywood, and perhaps history itself, would never be the same. Some have speculated that the tunnel beneath Gene Hackman's estate is not just a singular structure, but part of a vast, interconnected network. Could it link to other buildings, or even conceal a hidden, long-forgotten system? If true, this discovery could rival the legendary military tunnels of World War II or the underground catacombs of Paris. As investigators pressed further, each new finding only deepened the mystery. Dust-covered documents, marked with cryptic symbols, were scattered throughout the tunnel. Strange, unidentifiable devices lay in forgotten corners, their purpose lost to time. The walls themselves bore markings resembling an undeciphered cryptographic system, something unlike any known code. Experts were divided. Some believed these were remnants of a clandestine Cold War operation, while others suspected an ancient, long-buried encryption method. History has seen many complex cryptographic systems, some devised by intelligence agencies and governments, many of which remain unsolved even today. Determined to uncover the truth, investigators delved into the estate's historical records. Had any previous owners been aware of the tunnel's existence? As the inquiry unfolded, locals came forward with chilling stories. Rumors swirled about workers mysteriously disappearing while on the estate. disappearances that, to this day, remain unexplained. Theories flourished. Some claimed the tunnel had been a smuggling route during Prohibition, allowing illicit goods to pass unseen by authorities. Others suggested it had been constructed as a Cold War-era escape passage, a safeguard in case of crisis. But as speculation spread, a far more tantalizing rumor emerged. Was there an enormous fortune hidden beneath Gene Hackman's mansion? Was this simply wild conjecture, or was there a shocking secret still waiting to be unearthed? The discovery of the tunnel has shaken Hollywood, especially given the mysterious circumstances surrounding the deaths of Gene Hackman and his wife, Betsy. Investigators are now beginning to wonder, could this tunnel hold the key to what really happened in their final days? Was it evidence of a long-concealed truth, or merely a forgotten architectural relic? Hackman's death, and the strange anomalies surrounding it, have only intensified suspicions. Some speculate that the tunnel was once an escape route, one that allowed someone to enter or leave the mansion undetected. But if that were the case, the bigger question remains: who needed such an escape route, and why? Did Hackman sense danger before his death? As agents sift through the eerie artifacts discovered within the tunnel, they search for connections between Hackman, Betsy, and the disturbing evidence. Yellowed documents, faded photographs, and peculiar objects could provide the missing links to a life Hackman had never shared with the public. The symbols carved into the walls hint at a deeper, more ominous narrative, one possibly involving clandestine dealings, secret alliances, or even a conspiracy that has remained buried for decades. Neighbors and former acquaintances of Hackman have begun to share cryptic recollections. Some recall hushed conversations in which Hackman hinted at troubles he could never fully articulate. Others speak of enigmatic visitors arriving and vanishing in the dead of night. What exactly was hidden behind the mansion's fortified walls? The more the investigation unfolds, the stronger the suspicion grows. Had Hackman become entangled in a force beyond his control? For now, the mystery remains unresolved. Could the tunnel's existence be the missing puzzle piece, linking Hackman's death to a secret too dangerous to reveal? Each new discovery either brings the truth closer to light or plunges it further into obscurity. The world watches, breathless, yearning for the final revelation of Gene Hackman's untold story. But will the truth ever be fully revealed? Or will it remain buried forever, hidden beneath the cold, unyielding soil of Hackman's estate? The government's silence only fuels the growing storm of speculation. With every cryptic artifact and every unanswered question, the mystery deepens. Rather than quelling public curiosity, the authorities' refusal to disclose information has only given rise to a wildfire of theories. The FBI has meticulously searched every inch of the underground tunnels, yet their findings remain shrouded in secrecy. The recovered artifacts, decaying documents, inexplicable diagrams, and objects of unknown origin should have offered clarity. Instead, they have only led to more confusion. And as the public waits for answers, all they are met with is deafening silence. Critical questions hang in the air. What was the tunnel built for? Who used it? What secrets lie buried within its walls? And why are the authorities refusing to speak? To many, this silence is not an oversight, it is a confirmation. A confirmation that something enormous is being hidden. Neighbors whisper about figures glimpsed in the dead of night, slipping in and out of the estate's shadows. Workers have disappeared without a trace. And then, there are the eerie sounds, muffled noises, strange murmurs, and distant, rhythmic hammering, echoing through the ground on moonless nights. Are these just the tricks of an overactive imagination, or do they point to something far more sinister? On social media, theories explode, ranging from the plausible to the utterly outlandish. Some claim that Hackman stumbled upon a truth he was never meant to uncover, one that cost him his life. Others suggest that the tunnels are part of a vast underground network, still in use by forces working tirelessly to suppress the truth. Yet, the government remains silent. No confirmation, no denial, just an empty void, waiting to be filled by speculation. The deeper the investigation goes, the stranger the story becomes. Each piece of evidence, whether it be a fragment of an old document, a cryptic engraving, or an abandoned object, either leads to an answer or pushes the truth further out of reach. And then, a discovery changes everything. Investigators uncover a collection of old, shattered phones buried deep within the tunnel, their screens cracked but still intact. Among them are unread messages, fragments of conversations that hint at hidden deals, unspoken warnings, and a story cut off mid-sentence. Missed calls from unidentified numbers. Contact lists filled with names that lead nowhere. A tattered planner, overflowing with scribbled notes, reveals meetings with anonymous figures. Destinations that appear on no known map. Hastily crossed out entries, as though someone had tried to erase history itself. And then the most chilling discovery files. Some sealed, some used, their contents unknown. What were they? Experimental drugs? A secret treatment? Or something far more sinister? Were they part of an illicit medical study? Evidence of a long-buried conspiracy? Or was Hackman, unknowingly or willingly, involved in something far darker than anyone could have imagined? Forensic experts work tirelessly, analyzing the ink in the notebooks, identifying microscopic fibers, searching for fingerprints, each piece a potential key to unlocking the truth. If just one clue leads to the right person, the entire case could take a shocking turn. But what if that person isn't just an ordinary individual? What if they are someone powerful? Someone capable of burying the truth forever? And then, the final revelation. An undisclosed tunnel hidden beneath the very foundation of Hackman's mansion. A structure that, according to all official records, should not exist. Its passageways stretch into the darkness, their destinations unknown. Is this merely an old escape route, lost to time? Or is it the entrance to something far more sinister? The FBI moves swiftly, deploying experts to unravel its secrets. Could this tunnel lead to an underground research facility, a forgotten prison, a graveyard of truths that were never meant to be uncovered? The world is watching, torn between curiosity and fear. Everyone craves answers, but what if the truth is something too terrifying to face? When the final door is unlocked, will it bring light to the darkness, or will it bury the truth deeper than ever before? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. You won't want to miss what happens next.